I just finished 10 weeks of teaching at a seminary here in Phnom Penh, which means that I can spread my wings a little bit and spend a little bit more time on my videos. And what I'm unhappy about, in a way, is that at the college, the students always gave me something to cook with when I went. And quite often in the last few weeks, it's been mangoes, a lot of mangoes. And I've made mango crumble, as you can see here, and I'm going to talk about making a different kind of mango crumble when I get to the middle of the video here. But I had to do a lot of head scratching, and so I've come up with a couple of recipes, and I'm going to start with a chicken and mango curry, and then we're going to look at mango fruit leather, which I was also given a lot of, and a new kind of mango crumble. So let's get started. So here we go with mango chicken, starting off with some diced chicken and some leeks and a little bit of olive oil. Just turn on the heat and just give them a little poke. Now at this point, the only thing I'm imagining doing, although I may change my mind, is to add some mango and some Cambodian red curry and just make up a simple mango and chicken curry. So first I need to just sweat the leeks and just brown the chicken a little bit. So it's coming along fairly well. You just need to turn the chicken, make sure that it gets a little bit of colour on all sides. Then I'm going to add the mango, and I've also got a pot of chicken and leek broth, which I'm going to add, and then the Cambodian curry. All very simple. Okay, next step is to dice a mango and put it in with the chicken and the leeks and just heat it through a little bit. I'm going to add some broth in a minute. It's chicken and leek broth that I prepared, and I'm going to then add the Cambodian red curry. Alright. That's the broth, and now I'm going to turn down and add the curry. Okay, in with some curry. It's a curry paste. And that will thicken the juice and also make it very, very spicy. I could add my own spices and do it by hand, but it's not really necessary because the prepared sauces are generally very good. And you can see it's already fairly thick. I'm just going to let that reduce and serve with rice. Okay, here you see it bubbling away, reducing. Probably take another 5 or 10 minutes to get it thick enough to serve. Now you can see here I've been given this mango fruit leather. You make it by making a kind of paste out of cooked mangoes, which you then dry, and it becomes quite leathery and quite tasty, but also very tough. And I've got yards of it. My students just kept giving it to me and giving it to me, and on the last day they also gave me all kinds of chocolate and more mangoes. And I've just got too much, so I decided I'm going to chop up some of the fruit leather and put it into a mango crumble. But I'm also going to make the crumble a little bit differently in a couple of ways. I didn't find any rolled oats the other day, but I could find some granola cereal, so I bought that, and I'm going to use that instead of oats. So we'll have our same proportions: 1 cup of the granola, 1 cup of plain flour, half a cup of sugar, and the sugar I'm using here is actually icing sugar because I bought way too much at Christmas and I don't want to just have it hanging around doing nothing. And it's not a lot in the crumble anyway. It does add some texture if you use cane sugar, palm sugar, brown sugar. You know, that all makes a little bit of a difference, but I'm using the icing sugar here. And half a cup of oil plus 1 egg. I started adding an egg to the crumble topping at some point for reasons I can't honestly remember right now. But actually it makes it, the texture is a little bit firmer. It's a little bit more like a cookie dough, I guess. Anyway, mix up the oil and egg together. Add them into the mix of dry ingredients until you have everything completely combined, so that you don't have any flour, for example, left over. And then cut up the fruit leather and put them in the base. Then chop up a mango and put that next. And then spread the crumble topping over the top, and then into a hot oven. I usually use 220 Celsius for about 45 minutes, turning on the broiler at the last 5 or 10 minutes to brown off the top, and then pop it out, and you have mango crumble. Now, of course, you could do this without the fruit leather. I'm just trying that because I have it, but you can just do it with plain mangoes. And then I still had a little bit of mango left over, so I simply chopped it up, and after I'd eaten the curry and not wanting to break into the crumble, I took the small amount of mango, added some ice cream, and had a really nice and easy dessert. So if you've enjoyed this, then please tell your friends, like and subscribe, and I'll be continuing my philosophical journey through religion, science, meditation, and whatnot on Friday.